Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to do a small video of unboxing some of the stuff that I've got for the new motor, and then the next video will be me starting to take some stuff off of the new motor and putting in the stuff from the old motor on, like my alternator, let's see, alternator, belt tensioner, probably power steering pump, I'm not sure yet, and then obviously the water pump because I just replaced that less than a year ago, and yeah, and then we'll start adding some of the other stuff in, putting some new stuff on, but yeah, let's go over what we've got today for unboxing. So the big thing is we got a motor mount that is supposedly for a CRV. It's passenger side motor mount. For what I was told, I need that for mounting on this side to the from the passenger side of the which is the front part of the motor, to the passenger side of the car. I need this, so got that. I plan on reusing my intake instead of this intake. So with that said, I got a K2 water adapter, so this will bolt on to allow my intake to bolt on and not have the water going through the intake manifold or the coolant. And then of course the big box that you see behind me, you know what that is just by looking at it. They got us a HTC clutch. It's just a stage 1, I guess, not a stage 3 or anything, so it's just above organic, just above OEM, and we'll end up putting that on. And then let's see what else we got. We got obviously gloves, so we're not getting dirty every minute, so that's not really anything. Got intake gasket, or not intake, valve cover gasket. Go ahead and place that. Rear main seal, a oil filter and oil, which oil's up here. I bought Permatex Ultra Black, but I didn't realize what I'm about to show you came with. I didn't realize what I bought came with the Permatex, even though I guess I should have, considering the fact that A, I bought it, and B, it showed it on the website. So my ECU finally came in. I had to cancel my ECU with Hybrid Racing because they didn't have any in stock, and they said that Honda was saying that it was going to be minimum 4 to 6 weeks. Nothing on them. I bought stuff from them before. They're awesome, but I obviously can't wait for 4 to 6 weeks when I have only one car. Obviously I don't have the 240 up yet, so I've contacted another supply, or another company. They said they had one in stock. No sooner than I went to go order it, it was sold. And so anyways, long story short is I got on eBay and asked the guy that I bought from before, because he had one in stock. I said, hey, is this in stock for sure? Is it version 4? He said, yes, it's version 4, it's in stock. If you buy it today, I will ship it out today. I bought it in less than an hour. He shipped it, said it was supposed to be here this Friday, which would be the, I think that's the 10th. I could be wrong. And it shows up today, which is Monday, the 6th, so that's awesome. And then I bought this to get rid of the oil pump and the K24. That's that big old hunk of mess with balance shafts and everything. I bought the K20 oil pump, which comes with the tray, all your timing chain stuff, and Hundamon. So the reason I bought this one instead of reusing mine, I don't know what's really wrong with my motor yet. I haven't tore it apart. I haven't had time. And B, so therefore metal shavings could be in it. And B, I would have to modify the oil pump, and I could do it. I just rather not do it if I can save time. And so long story short is, I bought this from this company and they've already modified the oil pump. And as you can see, how it's notched, it's so it will fit on the K24. Because the K20, this is not notched, just goes straight across. So they've already notched it. They also include in all this timing chain stuff and hardware, there is the bolts for plugging which holes you need to plug. And if you want to know this company that I bought from, I think I left the sticker upstairs. Let's see, they are, well, I can't find a sticker, but it's HPT. Pretty sure Motorsports. I could be wrong. I will attach the link in the description below. For almost everything that I bought, I will attach a link in the description, but I can't guarantee you that it's where I bought it from. Once again, I bought the Honda off of a guy off of eBay. He probably doesn't have one, so if you're looking for one right now, all I can say is good luck, and you know, hopefully you can find one, because I was in a dire emergency and I needed one, and hopefully, luckily this guy had one. So anyways, I think that's all for this video. What I'm gonna do now is get her thing set up. So I pull the old motor that's here out and start taking stuff off of this motor to put stuff from that motor onto here, and then yeah, hopefully we can get this back in so I can get up and running. And I'm sure my coworkers and stuff are you know, tired of picking me up, giving me rides. Have a coworker, Lucky, lives close to me. He's giving me a ride every morning. Family members come picking me up in the evening, but I just like to have, you know, freedom. And I'm sure y'all know, you don't have a car, don't feel like you got freedom. And you have to either pay to go everywhere by Uber, taxi, or get somebody to drive you, and then you're at their mercy. We've gone ahead and taken the intake stuff off, sorry, the exhaust stuff off, and the intake stuff off with the starter and water pump housing and all that. It's over here, alternator and everything. So anyways, that's where we're at. I'm gonna try to do the oil pan and the gasket and everything here. Probably not the best thing, but I don't think my bolts that I have for my engine stand for the 2J will fit, and it's kind of taken up. I really need another engine stand, but anyways, so this is where we're at. Progress we've made is we've gotten the oil pan off, and we took this oil pump off. This is the oil pump that was on, comes on K24a. It's this big old oil pump. It's got balance shafts and everything, so that's one reason why we're getting rid of it. Is A, it's heavy, but B, the flow rate is not really that great compared to this one. So I'd rather just go ahead and put in a brand new oil pump in, not have to worry about that stuff. I know I need to get this off, the crank pulley off, to be able to get to the timing chain and all that, and do the timing chain for the oil pump. However, I was gonna have to wait till tomorrow, because this little thing here, my little impact here, isn't good enough. I really would like to get a Milwaukee one, but we'll see how that goes. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna continue from here. I'm gonna do the oil pump stuff, and then once I get done with the oil pump, then I'll come back and I don't know, I guess we'll start trying to put other things on and go from there. So anyways, I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. Getting this bolt off here finally. So I tried with a socket and this tool that I bought from AutoZone, where you put this in like that, and then you put a breaker bar here and then put your socket and breaker bar there, and that way you can push down this and then push that way. That did not work. So then I went to Home Depot and picked up the big boy impact wrench, a 1/2 inch for 1400 foot-pounds torque, braking torque, with a regular impact socket, and set here on it. Did not work, over and over and over. So I went back to work the next day and purchased another impact socket, and also borrowed a buddy's breaker bar so I could try this method again, since I technically only had a breaker bar and a torque wrench, and the torque wrench was a couple years old, so probably not calibrated right anyways. So that's the only reason I use that. But I ended up buying this socket, which is a harmonic balancer 19mm socket. Put it on this, and I mean, not even 2 seconds, it took this out. So that's out finally. Now we got to get the engine lifted back up a little bit, get the old pan off, take this off, and get this cover off so we can get our time chain stuff back on. So anyways, that's where we're at. It has been officially probably a week since you probably saw me working on this oil pumps, although all this will be in the same video still. It's been officially a week, so I'm gonna stop here for a moment. I'm gonna get the motor jack back up in the air, and then start working on it, and we'll go from there. Today we have put the oil pan on, the front plate back on, the water pump housing on, so we're slowly getting there. I think next I'm going to put like the starter on, start doing this side over here, and then once I get that done, then I may start working on the intake side a little bit. I'm gonna have to eventually get hoses and find out what I need to do for here, because I think that's the upper radiator hose, which obviously I don't have on this car over here, so or this motor. So there's things that I'll have to figure out. I'm gonna have to take, if y'all can see this, I don't know if you can, I'm gonna take the oil filter and all that stuff off there, that part for the for over here. So anyways, slowly but steadily. So hopefully we can, maybe if we can't get it back in the car today, it only being 1 o'clock, then hopefully we can at least maybe have it ready to drop in the car tomorrow. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry I'm not filming a lot of this. Be honest with you, it's one of those things of I don't really have any place to put you all. I mean, I could wear the head strap thing, but then you're just gonna see a lot of me like so far it's just been cleaning, scraping old gaskets off of everything and stuff. Like I had to scrape the gasket off of this and everything, so it's just a lot of that. So yeah, I will just kind of keep coming in and out, keeping y'all up to date on what's going on, but it's probably not going to be a whole lot of filming of this part. So anyways, I'm going to get back to it and I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Alright everybody, so I've got the flywheel from the old motor switched over. Went to O'Reilly's to pick up exhaust gasket, intake gasket, throttle body gasket, and they happen to have a thermostat casing or housing case, whatever. But right now we're getting ready to put on our new clutch, since I already got it out, and I'll show you what the old clutch looked like. So as you can see, there was no material left on this clutch here, so of course it won't pop out, but anyways, on both sides it's the same, no material. Oh, actually, there it goes. See, this side. So anyways, upgrade to kind of an upgrade. It's basically same stock. I think it's just a little bit above stock actually. But anyways, we're gonna go with that. So I will catch back up with you all here in just a few once I get this on, and yeah, we'll see how we go. All right everybody, so I ended up getting the motor in, got the battery and everything, got the laptop, getting ready to just throw at least a base map on here, make sure it starts up and runs. Can't drive it yet because I had to hook up two, can't see them, there's two coolant lines back here. I had to hook up this coolant line, and then there's one right there. I can probably make it and it be long enough now that I've filmed that I've Honda bond in that little thing right there, but then I still got to cut that off. But I'm waiting for a part that's literally just gonna replace that whole back side right there and make it easier. So I think it's supposed to be here like tomorrow or something, so it might just be better to wait instead of doing that, then draining the coolant and the coolant going everywhere. So anyways, I want to plug up here to the ECU and see if I can get some type of base map or something on here. So I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick.